The other thing that we've observed is the project value has drastically changed, drastically changed.
Yeah.
And it's an unfortunate reality that the majority of projects that come through now are all related to the people in the marketplace that can afford to spend the money. And the smaller style of projects, we're just not seeing as many of them. Now, it's almost rare that we see anything coming through the system that's under $1 million. And it's not uncommon to see projects that are in the $6 to $10 million project value. Wow, that's such a real issue, isn't it? Now, it's 5 to 8,000 per square metre. The starting, so it's just this crazy spike in the building costs, and there's a whole myriad of reasons why global economies and local economies have pushed that. Back to your question, how are the builders coping with that stress? So it's got to be taking a toll, right? It's got to be taking a toll. And I see that there are some guys that sort of seem to just cruise along through it, and they manage it well, appear to manage it well. And I do see other guys that I would sort of describe them as just sort of flapping in the breeze a little bit. What's the difference between the guys that seem to have management, managing that stress, as to guys that are just, they're sweating buckets waiting for that first claim?
And now you're quoting me 1.6 million, you're a rip-off. Builders are just ripping, and like there is so many reasons as to why that's gone from whatever you said it was, $1,000 a square metre to $8,000 a square metre.
But there's also this emotional aspect of it, and how the builder connects with the emotional relationship of each of those steps for them, and the emotional aspect that the client's going to throw at them. The guys that are really I call it emotional intelligence in the building industry, I think they're the guys that manage it well. So I think that it's reactive. If the emotions that aren't doing it well, they're in a reactive state. So they're always reacting to the emotions that are getting thrown at them by the client or the project, as opposed to somebody that's being proactive and anticipating the emotional reaction, and then educating the scenario prior to it coming. And I just try and always help them come back to good systems. A good process creates calm.